KSJE and the Farmington Public Library present Cuentos Hahne and Tales.
Hello and welcome to Cuentos Hahne and Tales. My name is Melanie Alison and I work at the Farmington Public Library. I am going to be reading several different stories today. The first set of stories I'm going to read is from Little Critter's Family Treasury by Mercer. Just Me and My Mom by Mercer. We went to the city, just me and my mom. Mom gave me some money to buy tickets for the train. I wanted to help Mom get on the train, but the steps were too high, so Mom helped me instead. But when the conductor came by, the tickets were gone, so Mom paid the conductor some more money. The city was very busy. I held Mom's hand so she wouldn't be scared. We went to the Museum of Natural History. They had rooms full of old dinosaur bones. I picked up a little dinosaur egg to show my mom, but someone ran up and grabbed it. I wasn't going to hurt it. I tried on some costumes, just for Mom, but the museum guard didn't like that. Then we went next door to the aquarium. There were lots of fish in a big tank of water. They had some seals doing a show. Mom got mad because she couldn't find me. I ran up front to get a closer look at the seals. We went to the art museum, but it only had a lot of weird pictures, and I was getting tired. After that, we went to a very nice restaurant for lunch. We didn't stay, though. We decided to have a hot dog from a stand. That was more fun anyway. Mom wanted to go to a big store full of dresses and stuff like that. Yuck. Mom even made me try on some clothes. She bought me a new suit. Some guy measured me and stuck pins all over my clothes. We passed by the toys. I found the stuffed animal I always wanted. But Mom said, "It's time to go." We took a taxi to the train station. I got to ride in the front seat. The taxi driver drove real fast. That was cool. I let Mom buy the tickets this time. She said she didn't have enough money to buy more tickets if these got lost. Good idea, Mom. We had fun, just me and my mom. I even stayed awake all the way home. Well, almost. Just Me and My Dad by Mercer. We went camping, just me and my dad. Dad drove the car because I'm too little. I picked the campsite, but someone was already living there, so I gave it back. We found another campsite nearby. My dad was tired, so I pitched the tent. We made a campfire. I found the wood, and my dad lit the fire. I wanted to take my dad for a ride in our canoe, but I launched it too hard. We went fishing instead. My dad took a snapshot of the fish we caught. Then I cooked dinner for me and my dad. We had eggs. After dinner, I told my dad a ghost story. Boy, did he get scared. I gave my dad a big hug. That made him feel better. Then we went to bed. I stayed up with my dad and let him read a story to me. We slept in our tent all night long. Just me and my dad. Just Me and My Little Brother by Mercer. We will do everything together, just me and my little brother. We will go to the orchard to pick apples, and I will help him climb up. We will have bunk beds, and I will have the top, 'cause I'm bigger. We can play Space Wars. We will be real tough, just me and my little brother. The bully will run away when we come around. We will stay up late and watch the spooky shows on TV, just me and my little brother. At birthday parties, we will eat the most ice cream and cake, just me and my little brother. We can play cowboys, and I'll let him catch me. On Halloween, we can go trick-or-treating together, just me and my little brother. At Thanksgiving, we will break the wishbone, and I will let him win. In the winter, we will build a snowman. We will build a snow fort and have snowball fights. Just me and my little brother will be on the same side. On Christmas morning, we will share our presents. At Easter time, we will hunt eggs together, just me and my little brother. And if he finds the most eggs, I won't mind. I will teach my little brother to ride his bicycle. He will have to practice for a while. We will play all day and never get tired. There are so many things we can do, just me and my little brother. But first, he will have to learn how to walk. Me Too, by Mercer. When my little sister saw me riding my skateboard, she said, "Me too!" Then I had to help her ride. I had a paper airplane that I made myself. But my little sister saw it and said, "Me too!" Then she threw it in a tree. I went hiking with my friends, and my little sister said, "Me too." I had to carry her because she got tired. When my little sister saw us playing football, she said, "Me too." Then we had to be too careful. When the snow fell, I got my sled and went up to the top of the hill. Guess what my little sister said? "Me too." I went skating on the pond. My little sister said, "Me too." She doesn't know how to skate, so I had to hold her up. There was one last piece of cake. My little sister said, "Me too." I had to cut it in half, even though I saw it first. When I went fishing, she said, "Me too." Then she caught the biggest fish. I went to my secret treehouse. My little sister said, "Me too." Mom said I had to help her up. Everything I do, my little sister says, "Me too." Today, my little sister had a candy cane of her very own. So I said, "Me too?" Guess what my little sister said? "You too." Just Grandma and Me, by Mercer. We went to the beach, just Grandma and me. I wanted to set up the beach umbrella, but the wind was too strong. I flew my kite instead. I bought hot dogs for Grandma and me, but they fell in the sand, so I washed them off. I found a nice seashell for Grandma, but it was full of a crab. I wanted to blow up my seahorse, but I didn't have enough air, so Grandma helped a little. I told Grandma to take me way out into the deep water, but not too far. I put on my fins and my mask and showed Grandma how I can snorkel. I dug a hole in the sand for Grandma. Then I covered her up and tickled her toes. I built a sand castle just for Grandma, but a big wave came. Grandma said that's what happens to sand castles, and we will build a new one next time. On the way home, Grandma was tired, so I told her I would watch for our stop. We had a good time at the beach. Just Grandma and me. Just Grandpa and Me by Mercer Mayer. My mom said I need a new suit. So we went to the city to buy one. Just Grandpa and me. I bought the train tickets, but I let Grandpa pay. I taught Grandpa how to sing 99 bottles of Pop on the Wall. We went to the big department store. The revolving door went around and around and around. We went around too. Just Grandpa and me. I held Grandpa's hand so he wouldn't get lost, but he did anyway. Lucky for Grandpa, I found him right away. We took the escalator to the suit department. I told Grandpa to hold on tight to the rail. I looked at all the suits and found just the right one. Then Grandpa helped me choose a shirt and tie. I put on my new suit and Grandpa said, "You sure look great." Then we went to the movies. I sat close to Grandpa in the scary parts so he wouldn't be afraid. We had supper in a Chinese restaurant. I showed Grandpa how to use chopsticks. Then we went back on the train. Grandpa took a nap, but not me. I couldn't wait for Mom to see my new suit. We were so proud, just Grandpa and me. Just Me and My Puppy by Mercer Mayer. I wanted a puppy just for me, so I traded my baseball mitt for one. My baby sister liked him right away. And boy, were Mom and Dad surprised. They said I could keep him if I took care of him myself. So I am taking very good care of my puppy. I feed him in the morning. He eats every bite. Then I put on his leash and we go for a walk. I am teaching my puppy how to heel. He is learning to stay, except when he sees a cat. My puppy knows a lot of tricks. How to sit, how to play dead, how to roll over. He still needs some practice. But he already knows how to fetch. My puppy is a big help around the house. He brings in the paper for my dad. He's a good guard dog. And he keeps me company while I do my homework. Sometimes my puppy gets dirty. Then I give him a bath. I get him nice and dry so he won't catch a cold. Then we get ready for bed. Just me and my puppy. All of these stories were from Little Critter's Family Treasury by Mercer Mayer. The next set of stories I am going to read can be found in the book Stories for 2-Year-Olds. What Bear Likes Best by Alison, Ritchie. Bear was sunning himself on his favorite hilltop. He loved days like this, nothing in particular to do, and nowhere in particular to go. Buzz! A bee landed on his nose. "Get up, bee," said the bee angrily. "How can I collect pollen with bears squashing my flowers?" "Sorry, bee," said Bear, laughing. Bear curled himself up and roly-polied down the hill. Roly-polying was one of his favorite things to do. Yippee! Bump! Bear landed on top of something warm and furry. "Ugh!" gasped Mole. "How can I dig holes with bears landing on me?" "I'll help you," said Bear, and he dug, and dug, and dug. "Stop! Stop! Stop!" cried Mole, as mud flew everywhere. "Sorry, Mole," said Bear, and he hurried away. Bear ran toward the river and splashed into the water. Splashing was one of his favorite things to do. "Hey," grumbled Heron, "how can I catch fish with bears chasing them away?" "Sorry, Heron," said Bear, and he bounced off to play somewhere else. Bear hopped across the stepping stones, leaped onto the river banks, and ran into the woods. It was time for a back scratch. Scratching his back was one of his favorite things to do. "Who's that?" said Fox. "How can I rest with bears shaking the trees?" "Sorry, Fox," said Bear. "Do you want to scratch too? It's so nice." But Fox did not want to scratch, so Bear clambered up the tree. Bear swung from branch to branch. Swinging was one of his favorite things to do. Crash! Bear flew into a tree. "Yikes!" cried Woodpecker, flying high into the air. "How can I peck holes with bears crashing into my tree?" "Oops! Sorry!" cried Bear, jumping to the ground. Rats! Everyone's too busy to play, Bear thought. Oh well. He skipped through the woods, along the river bank, across the field, and back to his favorite hilltop. Bear lay sunning himself on the hilltop. Suddenly he heard a loud buzz. "Oh no, I'm in trouble again," he thought. He saw all of his friends coming toward him. "Bear," said Bee, "you're very big." "And heavy," said Mole. "And noisy," said Heron. "And pesky," said Fox. "And clumsy," said Woodpecker. "But you're really fun. Let's play." "Hooray!" cried Bear, because playing with his friends really was his favorite thing to do. The end. The next story I'm going to read is called Hoppity Skip, Little Chick by Joe Brown. Little Chick bounced out of bed one morning, bright and sunny. "Let's play, Mom," he chirped. "I need to keep these eggs safe and warm just a little while longer, Little Chick," said Mom. "But I'm sure you'll find someone to play with in the barnyard." Little Chick tottered outside and looked around. Just then, some geese rushed past. "Honk, honk, follow us," they cried. Little Chick thought that running looked like fun, so he ran too. Little Chick tootled along quite fast for a little chick. Whoosh! Faster and faster he ran, so fast that his little chick legs got tangled up and he tripped. Yeek! And skidded into a lamb. "Bah!" said the lamb. "That looks like fun, but why don't you try this?" And she bounced around. Boing, bah, boing, bah. Little Chick thought that bouncing looked fun, so he bounced too. Boing! Little Chick managed a little bounce. Well, quite a big bounce for a little chick. He bounced and bounced and bounced. He bounced so high that he soared through the air. Crash! Right into a pony. "Oops!" said the pony. "Nice bouncing, Little Chick. Now why don't you jump over this fence with me?" And the pony jumped right over the fence. Yee-haw! Little Chick thought that jumping looked fun, so he jumped too. Little Chick did a little jump, and he did a bigger jump. Then he did a really big jump right over the fence into the next field. Splung! And landed right on top of a piglet. "Oops! Sorry," said Little Chick. "I need more practice landing, but jumping is a lot of fun." Kersplat! "If you think that's fun, try this. It's wonderful," said the piglet, and he rolled around in the mud. What fun, thought Little Chick. So he scritched, and he scratched, and then he rolled over, and then he did a wiggly, dusty chick dance until there was dust everywhere. Ha-choo! "This is the best one of all," he cried. "I'm having so much fun today," said Little Chick. "All this bouncy, jumpy, roly-poly running, I can't wait to tell my mom. See you later, Piggy." And he rushed across the barnyard to the hen house, where he had a huge surprise. "Hello, little chick," said Mom. "Here are your new brothers and sisters." "Yippee!" yelled Little Chick. "Now we can all play together." And they played bouncy, jumpy, roly-poly, running little chick games all day long. And it was the greatest fun ever. The end. The last thing I'm going to read to you is a poem called "The Balloon Man" by Rose Fyleman. He always comes on market days and holds balloons a lovely bunch, and in the market square he stays and never seems to think of lunch. They're red and purple, blue and green, and when it's a sunny day, the carts and people get between. You see them shining far away. And some are big and some are small, all tied together with a string, and if there is any wind at all, they tug and tug like anything. Some day perhaps he'll let them go, and we shall see them sailing high, and stand to watch them from below. They would look pretty in the sky. So the last few stories I read are from the book Stories for 2-Year-Olds. I also read from Little Critter's Family Treasury by Mercer. These books are available at the Farmington Public Library, along with many, many other books to choose from. Check out our events calendar at www.infoway.org to find out more about what is going on at the library. Have a great day!
This has been Cuentos Hahne and Tales, presented by the Farmington Public Library and KSJE 90.9 FM.